All right.
Through. Just to start the recording here, my name's Casey. I'm doing coaching with my friend here. I was stripped for RP, and he's a mid lane, top lane player. And what I was about to say before I turn this on is, in my opinion, it's almost always better never to type in chat and champion select. Like, you don't want to influence the chat at all. And the reason is because more times than not, people, no matter what you say, people are going to end up focusing more on just chit-chatting with the other players and not so much just focusing on the game. Anything you do that takes away the people's thought process from the game is stuff you don't want to do. And I'm not saying it's completely necessary, but this is just small things that overall will add up to a little bit larger win rate. There are times you can communicate exactly like you're doing here, but for the most part, I try not to talk at all, just at a
Alright, sure
basic level.
thing. Okay, so I'm against the top catch. Pretty much, I just have to make sure he doesn't get 3 of the stacks on me, or else I'm getting chunked hard. Plus, I should probably run TP, because against top catch, I'm probably not going to get that many kills.
I would run TP, yeah.
By the way, masteries, check real quick. I'm assuming this is fine.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, the very last one on resolve, you switch it to the one on the far right. There you go.
Alright, and then my tank mastery is just normal, like, it's armor, fuck, I don't remember what it is. I'll look up my runes real quick for you. But I want to say it's like a lot of armor, MR yellows, no, scaling health yellows, and then like MR blues, or scaling MR blues.
That's fine. Typically with Darius, I believe the correct is you can either go attack speed quints, and then 5% CDR blues, flat MR the rest of it, and then the scaling HP is correct, and then you go 80 reds is I believe the correct one. However, you could just go flat 80 quints out, so you could go either way.
Thing. 1 second, I'm gonna look this game up. Just see if there's anything I should keep in mind on. Alright, so Tom Kench plays him a lot. I don't think he aims for too many kills, so that shouldn't be an issue.
Check his runes. Okay, he's running attack speed.
Yeah, so he's definitely
increased that. So he's really weak early. He has no armor. He's incredibly weak early. Check his masteries. See if he went Undying Grasp. He did. Okay.
Okay.
So that tells you he's going to be really squishy level 2.
Probably. I know I shouldn't assume off of only one game because he probably could have played a lot normals, but I'm assuming she's not going to have too much of an idea on what she's doing because her one game she had no kill participation.
So, okay, so here's something that I struggle with.
Okay, those are my tank runes.
So here's something I struggle with when looking into like analyze the game before it starts. Are you the type of person that tilts at all? All right. Do you have any issues with tilting?
Once in a while. I usually don't tilt.
I mean, we have to be bluntly honest with me.
Bluntly honest.
You know,
like, there's some games that, don't get me wrong, there are some games that I feel like smashing my computer and my keyboard at the same time. But there's
sure. So the reason I bring it up is this is just information. It doesn't mean I'm correct. It doesn't mean that I'm wrong. It's just information. If you have problems with tilt, which is my main problem, anytime that I have problems with games, it's because I'm mentally not focused on the game. And I typically don't check Law Nexus if I'm in a mental state where I'm not feeling very good. Now, in the situation you're in, you seem fine. There's no problem with it. But I'm just saying the reason is because like I could look up the game and find out my jungler has a 30% win rate, and then just knowing that, like I'm going to be focusing on the jungler. If the jungler gets first blooded, I'll be a little bit like depressed about it.
All right, yeah, I feel you on that. Quick question: this buy works well, right? D shield or?
I can't see. You have to switch to windowed borderless.
It's I'll switch to windowed. I'm starting D shield pot, or should I do claw 4?
I think D shield is fine. You could also go Doran's Blade since you could potentially kill him level 2. Either one's fine.
D shield just because I'm pretty sure I scale a lot better than Tom Kench does.
I'm not 100% sure on that, just because you ran Storm Raiders and I don't actually know the Tom matchup that well, to be honest. It's not something you see too
Like,
often.
I know how his kit works pretty much. His Q's is slow. His W, I think, is the one that that's a shield, I think, and then his E is if he has 3 stacks, he eats you up and does max health damage to you a lot.
I think it's the other way around. I think the W's the E, but I'm not 100%. Would you mind moving or just hitting the X there on the coach case? You can hit X and it won't end the call. There you go.
I'm going to start W just so I can farm, because I know Tom Kent's probably started his Q, and he can't hit me through minions, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, you should pretty much start Q. And then, because you could be chunking him with Q right now. You want to abuse him as much as you can. So when he goes for that minion, alright, good. He Q'd it.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
Okay, so why are you shoving the lane?
I mean, I'm trying to last it right now. I'm not really trying to focus on shoving it.
Well, you auto and then W that minion, which is going to now cause it to shove towards him, which means you're weak to the jungler here in about a minute and a half.
Considering it's a Rengar, it probably shouldn't be...
Yeah, so touching the wave like that is very bad when you're in a controlling matchup. When you have the dominant position, you don't want to shove the wave into them. You're doing him a favor. Luckily, he's autoing the minions a few times and kind of making the same mistake back. And stop using your W to farm.
Oh, yeah, because then it's off on cooldown.
You never know if Ringer's going to just do a level 2 cheese and then it's on cooldown. Exactly. So don't use your W to farm. Last hit proper.
Alright, yeah,
The only time W the farm is acceptable is if you're going to miss a CS without it.
I'm being such a boosted animal.
You're being very passive in this lane. You're Darius. You should not be so passive. Unlucky here. Keep kite it out. Back up. Auto and W. Go on. Yep, there you go. Go. Get out. Good chunk. Use your pot. As soon as he throws you out, use your pot. Auto W.
Crap.
You're going to have to flash.
Yeah, I already know.
That wasn't terrible, honestly. I like how you still realized you were somewhat strong enough. Just stop touching the wave. Stop touching the wave. Let it shove in.
I was just going to get the cannon real quick before tower.
You don't want it. You don't want to do that. You want it to shove in. You're only going to last hit the ones that you're not going to get under the tower. See, what's happening is if you clear that wave, it's going to freeze before it hits the tower, and which is not good for you. You want the caster minions to be just outside the range of the tower. This is better. Now you sit. Okay, go ward your tri-bush behind you, because you don't know. He could TP in and Ringer could be right behind you.
Do that when I had a little bit better.
He knows you don't flash.
Alright, so it looks like he's just...
He's being a monkey. There you go. Abuse him for it. Watch the stacks. As soon as he has the yellow stacks, back off. Alright. Alright, good trade.
Yeah, he's not focusing too much on CS. I think I'm planning on backing soon.
Okay, but the timing of the back is going to be very important. Your next back is going to basically decide who wins the lane, because you know he doesn't have TP and you do. So if you can get a good use of your TP, you're going to have a massive advantage in this lane due to the experience advantage you currently have.
Hard right now, just so by the time the next wave comes, he can't shove in hard on me. Except at the same time, I have to be careful for Rengar.
So you're setting up what's called a slow push here, basically, and a slow push is fine. But what you need to do is you're going to have to do it a little bit quicker, because the next wave's coming quickly. You need to cue that back line to get into the tower. A slow push is only acceptable when you're absolutely dominating lane. You're trying to zone them off creeps, and then you put a huge wave into their turret, and it deals turret damage, as well as makes it hard for them to CS. Back now is fine. It's a little bit unfortunate that you didn't shove the lane a little bit quicker. It would have been even better of a back, but this is still okay.
I didn't want to risk,
Get consumable.
Consumable? Yeah.
So, yeah, consumable is better.
I don't think I have to waste
because
TV. It doesn't look like
you,
he's shoving too fast.
No, you don't have to wait TV. You can just walk back. Keep an eye on your bot lane.
What?
Evan's diamond to 1?
No, he's not.
He just said he's diamond to 1.
He's a fucking liar, Danny.
He's on the team he's on the league team.
He's not Diamond 1.
He's on the league. Show me his account right now.
I'm in a game.
I don't care.
Shut up. I'm in a coaching session. Leave me alone. There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna put the board over here now.
Okay, you want to put the ward farther out, by the way.
Out? Oh yeah, so I can get...
Farther out. You don't want to put it so close, because if that makes it easier and safer for him to clear the pink ward, as well as gives you less vision. If you're going to commit the gold into it, you want to get the most statistical advantage out of it you can. Whatever you do, don't shove the wave. You only perfectly last hit. This is good. It's shoving into you, and you don't have to do anything to him right now. You just let the wave shove in you.
Freeze this thing for Kingdom coming, and he's not going to be able to get any CS without fighting.
Right, just you're in a perfect advantage, so sit back. You're even too far up. Just sit back and only last hit. The only way you lose this advantage is if Rengar ganks you. Obviously, we just saw him bots here. Good, but just let him shove it in you here.
If you got the Q, that's almost a guaranteed W.
Stop autoing the wave. Stop autoing the wave. No, that's terrible. See, because what you don't understand is clearing minions like that is slowly going to make the advantage less and less and less and less and less. You're going to slowly let it push even less and less and less. You want it to go as far forward as you possibly can.
Wave like that, I want to be able to freeze it under my turret. Now all of them are going to die to the wave.
You could freeze it under the turret, but it's better here to let this wave shove in under, because if you look at the map, you see where your minion wave is, and their minion wave is coming. If you have less minions here right now, if you would clear it like you wanted to, your minion wave would be farther up. You see how if you had left every minion perfectly, it would be just a little bit further, about 1 or 2 minion unit sizes this way. So now you're at a part where the wave is actually even.
Yeah, so now I should be looking.
And it's actually going towards him. Yeah, you can pull him in here. It's fine. You're pretty strong in this position. Check what items he bought, though.
I mean,
okay, that's good for you.
Not gonna do much because I have a true damage. So
exactly, and you also have magic bleed, so it's fine to pull him in here whenever you get a chance.
I don't miss too much farm.
That's good. That's fine. But you can start playing more aggressive in this position because you've done a good job in lane so far. Nice. Go all the way with that if you can.
Fuck, I don't think I'm gonna get him.
One more Q. Nice.
Damn it! I thought I could get him off.
No, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You're hurting him out of lane. This is great. Now shove the lane in hard. And watch for Ringer, because the only way you're going to lose into this situation, Ringer come up. Now back instantly. No, back instantly. Because every second counts in this type of situation. When you're absolutely dominating top and putting him at a huge experience disadvantage, you want to bully him as much as you possibly can. So you need to be back in lane as soon as you can. Refund that pink and buy a consumable. Sell your potion, buy a consumable.
Come on. I'm not used to buying consumables because I like having the extra pots.
I understand, but start getting in the habit of every single time you back on your first or second back, you get a consumable instead of buying potions. You should never be buying potions other than the first potion you get, or if you only have 50 gold left and you had to get like a crucial item, then it's acceptable to buy a potion. But consumable is massively stat efficient and would save you tons of gold over the long time, as well as making it really abusable just to spam it in lane and keep the advantage because it doesn't cost you anything.
I'm gonna look to try to. Actually, no, I can't buy him. The wave's too big, and he's shoving it.
Yeah, now you let it shove in.
Actually, wait, it should be in XP range. Actually, no, they're all full health.
Yep, you don't have to do anything here. This is good.
Alright, yeah, my pink ward's gone.
That's fine.
Gotti. Oh. Oh my god, my mouse glitched. Twice.
Never lucky.
I'm usually a lot better at last hit.
Get a pull. If he's going to be that far up trying to hit the line, you can pull him into that. There's no way he wins the one-on-one. The only way he wins is if Rengar comes. So if you're scared of Rengar, which is it's okay to be scared of Rengar here. Again, you gotta put the ward out farther. Remember that next time.
I'm gonna back off now before he gets a stack of his E off.
Use your consumable. Keep your HP max.
Pop off the HP, right?
Yep, you got it.
Alright, if I had another ward...
This is scary because you don't have tri-warded, but I think it's still acceptable to shove in here.
If I had another...
Yeah, there he is. Run. Ringer's here.
I think I can maybe 1v2, possibly.
Don't try, because your team's winning and you got Dragon. Just get out. And Chunk, if they overextend, you can pull them in. But other than that, okay, good job. You wasted his time.
Yeah,
Don't be greedy. Just wait. Yep. No, these decisions are the decisions between silver and gold players. Okay, it's the decisions like that. Look, the minion's gonna shove in. Don't touch it. It has more minions on their side. Now abuse him off the minion wave. Ringer just went and he's half health. You know you're safe. Abuse him off the wave. There you go. He used everything. Go. Keep going. Keep going. He's got nothing. Keep going. There you go. Now back off. Okay, now you see, after he blows everything like that, you can't be scared about trading back in because he's front-loading his damage, so he doesn't have anything else. It's a bluff.
At the same time, I was also trying to make sure I can back off. I mean, I think he's recalling, Rengar's mid, so I'm just going to try to shove this back.
Yep, I totally understand. And, you know, you can't be perfect, and you can't always know where they are, so it's totally acceptable to do that, but just, I'll give you the information regardless of the decision you make, just so you can, you know, kind of weigh it.
Okay, never mind.
I think you proxy the wave. I think you go clear the second wave that's coming right here. Because we know he backed, right? And you have TP up, so you should clear this wave.
Fuck. Perfect. I'm gonna back now while I can.
There you go. Yeah, back, and then I think it's acceptable to TP here because bot lane shoved in.
Which I don't get why, considering I'm more spell casterish. Okay, Kingdom Gem. I'm gonna get another vision, and then I'm gonna try to run back to lane because I don't think he's gonna be able to shove too fast. Yeah, the wave's reset. I should be able to get him now. No issue. But yeah, like in that fight earlier, that's the main reason I went TP, because I feel like if I had the Ignite, I would have been able to maybe have just enough bleed damage. And I haven't really been able to utilize TP.
So here's my argument with TP, alright? You may have been right. You may get the kill with Ignite. However, what you need to ask yourself is that kill in lane going to net me a larger advantage over time than TP? And I don't believe it does. Because as you climb elo, if you're going to be the superior top laner, you're going to climb elo by properly managing the top wave. You're not climbing elo by getting random cheese kills.
True.
And then as you climb elo, the people who are really good at top lane are going to abuse you with that fact. You're going to go for cheese kills and you're going to fuck up sometime, and then you're not going to have TP to back you up. You're not going to have that handicap. Focus on him more. There you go. Nice. I like the way you're playing this.
I'm gonna pop
You can go all the way with this. Use your potion. Good dodge. Great dodge. Keep going. Walk up with him. Walk up.
Trying away from, bait the shield.
Wait for the shield. Yep.
There we go.
Good slow. Nice job, dude. Good shit. Shove that as hard as you can and ward.
Rengar is over bot. No, I didn't see him bot lane, but I think.
Ward your tri. Ward the tri bush with the normal ward. This is greedy. And then put your pink down in the river.
Alright,
there you go. Clear the back wave and then clear. Yep, there you go. You're good. Clear it out.
Yeah, and plus, does Tom Pitch have TP or?
He's running TP. I'm not sure if he used it or not. We didn't have vision on him earlier. I would say normally no, but I don't. You know, it's silver.
Alright, so I'm just gonna.
You never know. Yeah, he walked back. Yeah, it's fine.
Then I'm gonna back, and I might maybe think about making a play bot. No, never mind.
You can't.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe, but then I just noticed what they're doing, and I'm like, that's not.
So here's how you win this game. This is it. This is the crucial point in the game where it's an even game and you're crushing top lane. Now you have the hard decision to make. Am I going to go ahead and share my power with the team, or am I going to continue to crush the shit out of the top lane and force it into a 4v4 type of situation for later in the game? I believe since you're playing Darius, I believe that in this situation, you abuse the top laner as hard as you possibly can and make it into a 4v5 situation, and you only... That's a bad TP. You should TP bot if you're going to TP anywhere. You only TP if there's a massive, turning potential in the bot lane. Other than that, you focus on the top.
I just didn't want to miss a lot of the XP, but I thought that wave was a little bigger than it was.
Yeah, no, that was a really bad TP, if I'm being honest.
That's fine. I appreciate the honesty.
It's okay to lose a couple minions in order to save TP. Any more than like 3, and I start to get a little nervous about it. There you go. Follow up with them. Okay, that's fine. That's totally good. Oh, you're being Big Daddy here. Okay, you cute. It's all up to you. You're the man of the hour. All right, that's my boy. Let's get out of here. Yeah, you're down.
Fuck, he smited me.
Oh, almost. You might have had. You had a hatchet, yeah. Not bad though, not bad. Good job. See what's happening is you're forcing them to respond to the top lane pressure. That's how you win the game. Eventually the pressure is going to shift away from them shitting on other parts of your map to them having to realize they have a serious issue going on in the top lane and they have to divert resources to it.
If I had my TP, I would have been able to get into this wave. Right.
Exactly, yeah, bad use of TP.
Right now, to stop the Tom Kent.
I don't know if you finish boots at this part. I think you continue your core items, personally.
Start stacking against the Rengar a tiny bit, because he can potentially push me down.
Okay. I respect that decision. I think that Giant Spout might have been a little better because you knew bot tower was going down, but that's okay too.
Wait, why would Giant Spout have been better? Oh.
Flat HP is better, in my opinion, over the Chain Vest early. Oh, almost. Oh no, he's gonna get out. Maybe. Oh, yes he is! Come on, man, don't do it to me. Not like this.
Oh my god, I'm a food animal.
Not like this. Okay, well maybe you can bait the Rengar here. I think you win this 2v1 personally.
Yeah, he's gonna come.
It depends how you play it, but... hell yeah, let's go, dude. Follow him up. Just run him down. You have to land your Qs here. Use your Aegis to CC for timing after your Q.
Pull, and then pull.
There you go. Yeah! Okay, good shit, dude. Exactly, so this is how you win the game. There's situations like that. Just keep shoving to the tower hard here.
I mean, would the same thing apply if I was on bot lane? I mean, not bot lane, mid lane?
No, it'd be a totally different game. But you're top lane, so we're gonna talk about being top.
Mid lane would have been more roam oriented rather than stopping lane, correct?
Yes and no. It's very... Solo lanes are very situational dependent, so it totally depends how the lane plays out. This is greedy. I would have backed, but you can clear this wave if you feel you have time.
I know it's a free tower.
Yeah, it's not so much that, as I think it's going to fuck up your back timing a little bit, but you got the tower, so maybe you are correct with the call.
Alright, now I'm just going to run it back now before Rengar and Tom come to tickle my booty.
Yeah, we'll see. Rengar probably should be running down mid with ult right now, but I don't know.
So now is where I
Okay, he's back in time.
Sell the Doron shield to get a giant belt.
I think you sell the potion here.
I wouldn't want to a bit more?
Yeah, absolutely. No, you absolutely sell the potion. That is a huge mistake,
Yeah,
dude.
I definitely need to remember that for next time.
Like, the potion is to help you get through laning phase and to help you dominate through laning phase. You're already through that, and Doran's Shield gives you HP, it gives you 8 damage reduction on every auto. Like, why would you rather have that than 100 HP, you know?
Okay, never mind, I can't look it up quickly. I'm trying to figure out what that Tom Kench is building. He has an Asher's Tooth, a Stinger, and a Sapphire.
Probably going to Trinity Force.
Yeah.
He's going Trinity Force.
I'm just gonna look to thin the wave out and fight him.
Okay, so in this situation, I think you're strong enough to 1v2 if you play it well, so you just non-stop push top, but you push top in a way you're not being a monkey. So you push it, but you make sure you have vision. You have two warding trinkets right now, so you should clear this and instantly be using those. Not having those out right now is bad.
Okay, they're all bot side, and I don't have TV, so I'm just gonna keep shoving. I know I'm safe.
Yep, shove. And they're cleaning up anyway. So this is exactly why continuing dominating great is top. Because sometimes they're going to shit on your team and have to respond to you. But sometimes your team's going to shit on them. And when that happens, it's such a bad situation for them because you're already dominating top. That's okay. I honestly do that quite a fine amount. I don't have any problem with warding there. You never know. Poke them with the Qs as much as you can. And then pull them and try to get some chunks on.
I'm going to try to get a ward in their jungle because I know Rengar just died.
Alright, good call. Maybe get that pink out somewhere if you can too. Probably on the reverse side of the red would be a good spot also.
Alright, they're pushing mid side, so I'm just going to shove another wave in and see if there's something.
You have to start being really careful. You don't know when Rengar is going to show up. Okay, he's at red.
Oh my god, that was bad. Okay, start to be unkillable.
I think you run here.
I think I'll be fine.
The reason I say you run is not so much the fact you can kill them, but if you can divert the pressure onto you and making it out successfully, that'd be good. Okay, well, you know your champion will. Finish him up. Good shit, dude.
Like I knew if I I know that if I had enough damage, he wouldn't be able to
Go for the
no,
three-peat. Let's go,
this is
dude.
bad, this is bad.
Unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, come on. Do it big. Hell yeah, with that BMTP. Let's go. Nah, dude, that's BM 100%. Good job though. You're being the reason your team is winning the game currently.
Now they have 4 people coming over to try to stop me.
Yeah, this is essentially what I was mentioning 10 minutes earlier.
Like,
you know, this is
lane, and I was the same thing, 7 and 2. I would try to take the first tower and then go roam around like crazy. Shove the wave, roam.
yes and no. It totally depends on them because like mid lane is a very brain intensive matchup. Like you have to understand when it's proper to shove in and pressure turret and when it's proper to roam.
For sweep. Because
okay.
if we're gonna start doing objectives, oh god, I don't even have TP because I did the fucking BM TP.
Yeah, just get there as quick as you can. You can clean that up.
No, I think my team's already getting cleaned. Never mind. They're both gonna die. Actually, no. Is this the Oriana Penta?
Maybe.
The Oriana Penta. Come
wow.
on, I'm taking. Let's go. Come on.
There's the Annie.
Go top, and I'm just gonna 1v1 her. I have some MR. Got a lot of health. She definitely cannot burst me in 1 go.
Okay. If that's the call. Try to get your pink down sometime soon, though. You've been sitting on it for a while. It's better to get the vision out.
I don't think taking...
Wait for her to blow her stun, and you can straight up dive her.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You have to wait for the stun to go down, though.
Respawning, so I think I might just take... I'm gonna take the same out and do a...
I think drop a pink over here. Not in this low bush, but right on the other side. Yeah, there. Perfect.
I'm just gonna do it from there instead of running all the way.
I'm not sure how much of a delay there is on our screens, but...
I can't believe that stun hit me.
Okay, so your team's pressuring mid, so all you gotta do is run. You don't have to worry about trying to 1v3 or anything. You just have to run. Even if you could do it, it's better just to make the safe decision here. Okay, they're coming, so start turning. Start turning because they're gonna collapse.
I'm also trying to bait out his Qs a little bit.
Yep.
It looks like they're running.
It's fine. Part of your team's shoving mid, and part of them are coming top, so you just do the wave.
What? Wait, what? I could have swore I hit that with the blade.
So this is 100% dive. You should go in as soon as you possibly can. Yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
That's what I like to see. That's right. It's just a BM flash, just to show them that you don't need flash to win this game. Focus on the tower if you can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it now. I kind of chunked off some of their health, so if they come into fight, they're practically dead. Alright, jungler's not dead. I think we just keep shoving. Actually, should I back and then TP?
That's pretty risky. I think you back because the situation you're at is you're massively ahead. There's no way for them to win the game, but the only way they win is if you guys overextend and they respawn, ace you, and they get Baron, and they can hope with Baron. That's the only way you lose the game. So I think it's better just to back, spend your gold, and then go bot since you have TP up, and just constantly pressure bot. And your objective now, since there's pressure top with the inhib being down, is you pressure while being safe. As long as you can keep the wave shoved up and make them come, but you never get hit, that's your goal.
Yeah, so pretty much, I was going to say, since top side's shoving in automatically, I could shove the opposite side and make it hard for them to roam around.
Right. I mean, you're fed as fuck too. So the problem with being fed is you're gonna bait yourself when they're trying to team fight, and they could like ace you guys randomly just by getting a good Tibbers or something. So it's more smart in this situation to go bot than being here. I don't like the decision to be mid here.
Yeah, I don't know. I figured I wanted to be there with my team just in case they start to go fight.
I understand that.
Okay,
I get the logic of it, but I think the better decision is to sit bot.
Let's just take blue real quick. Why the hell not?
Just remember, you're playing ranked to win. You're not playing ranked to have fun. So do the decisions that will make you close this game out the most efficient as possible.
But isn't it also a good idea, like any little thing you can do to make them fall even farther behind to do it? Like, for example, right there, take blue.
Yes and no, but sometimes what may seem like the obvious decision of attacking them and making them back is not necessarily going to make them fall behind as much as doing what you're doing right now. You see my point?
Okay, yeah, I gotta run. That was kind of dumb. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to upgrade to Spirit Visage and then get a Thornmail to deal with this Tristana thing. She's the only one doing any good damage on their team because Annie's burst oriented and chances are she's not gonna aim to burst me down. Well, she can't because I have like 3.5k health.
Drop your pink orb right there so you can TP right back.
Son of a bitch. I mean, if she comes right here, she's dead. Alright, good. I made her burn all. I think I'm just gonna keep shut. Okay, now I'm gonna take the ward and run. Oh god, they're diving us. Alright, so.
You got pop him.
You can definitely turn this if you help.
There you go. Trist, you can turn this and you can kill all of them.
Hey, you wanna help me out here, bucko?
Just focus on what you're doing.
Yeah, buddy, you wanna help me out here, bucko?
There you go. Now buy as quick as you can and TP right back to bot lane.
Alright, yeah, I think Thornmail's a safe buy here, right? Or Warmog.
I like Randuin's better personally.
Oh, because
when you're
ruin her
yeah.
attack speed. I mean her attack speed.
There's that, and it also ruins Tom's. He's kind of an attack speed based champion a little bit because he shreds percent HP, as well as the active is great for chasing down because Darius has a little bit of problems with that sometimes, as well as it's just a better item overall than Thornmail.
I TP'd mid just so I can put pressure over here also.
That's fine. Anywhere that you can apply the pressure is good. The way top wave shoving in now, someone's going to have to deal with it, and Tom's just respawning. So get on the tower, get an auto W, and leave. And then go bot.
Kind of still letting me hit it a bit more.
Yeah, if you can get away with it for free, and you feel in that game sense that you can get away with it for sure.
Let's back off.
But I think what you're... Yes, you should go bot at the moment. You got to split your power.
Well, they're all rotating there, so... Oh, fuck. That's fine.
It's fine. If the team decides to follow you, the bot, because of the open inhib, you can allow them. They're playing around you right now. They're scared, and they realize you're the win condition, and they don't understand how to properly use it, but you just have to deal with what your team's doing. So good job here. Yep, freebie. I wouldn't even use ult here.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to last hit like it's a minion. I think this is a good game.
Great. Yeah, the game's over. Yeah, that's game. Good job.
Thanks.
Okay, you got any questions or anything about the overall before I stop the recording?
No, not... Okay, how about, let's say, what would I do? How about, let's say, I messed up, this Tom Kemp start getting ahead of me. What would I do? Like, what am I...
If he starts getting ahead of you, give me an example. Are you 0-2? Are you 0-4? What's your position in the lane?
Like Zang's middle school crib.
Okay, true that. Okay, so let's say I died once in lane and,
Behind like 30 CS in the level, maybe?
Oh, fuck. YOLO, Darius. Alright, but yeah, let's say
Yo, what's up?
let's say, how about first, let's say I'm 0-1, and he's around 15 CS ahead because he just decided to shove the wave. And then after, let's say I'm 0-3, and like the jungler ganked me twice, and now I'm starting to fall behind a lot.
How's your team doing? Is your team in a position where they're even? Are they ahead? What's
Let's
the
say
situation?
even. I'm assuming ahead, my thing is I just sit under 10.
Okay, if they're even, then what you do is you ward yourself up defensively in your tri-bush as well as over the wall. You only CS the ones you can get for free, and your job is to stop the bleeding. You have to do what Tom Kent's refused to do. You have to realize that your laner is ahead, and you have to not give them any opportunity to abuse that lead. You have to get as much CS and gold as you possibly can without falling behind, while at the same time trying to remain relevant. If your jungler comes, you have to back them up, but you have to be careful for the counter gank because you would lose the 2v2. The worst thing you could possibly do in that situation is to try to be aggressive or to try to trade with him or let yourself tilt. You have to just CS and realize you can come back in the late game.
Once he gets an item or two, or like a gold is committed.
Correct. I'm going to stop the recording here.